Welcome to the Opie and Anthony Show. Whew, finally.
It's the Opie and Anthony Show.
We're back with the Opie and Anthony Show. Let's say hi to Jimbo in Connecticut. Jimbo, what's up?
Well, I think in the spirit of moving on, I'm heading back to work. You guys obviously are at work. I'm dying to hear how the Philly show went.
For the O&A Traveling Virus?
That's right. Did they keep the momentum going? Did the guys continue the momentum? What's happening? Who bombed? Who killed? What's up?
All right, yeah, let's get into it a little bit. By the way, a lot of pictures going up on opieandanthony.com right now from the O&A Traveling Virus at the Tweeter Center in Camden, New Jersey.
Some people are taking some video.
Yeah.
That's up on YouTube, and wow. It was definitely a success. A lot of people.
Well, we expected a rowdy crowd. Philly's known for that. We expected that. It was a little different than the PNC Arts Center show.
Just a bit.
Getting rave reviews, by the way. We did over 10,000 people at the Tweeter Center. And, man, where do we begin? Where do we begin? I know I ran back to our dressing room, and I don't really drink during these things because I'm a nervous Nelly backstage. Yeah. I want to make sure everything is going to run smoothly. But when Jimmy Schubert was getting booed, from the moment he pretty much started telling his jokes, I ran into the dressing room and did a big shot of vanilla Stoli vodka or something. Because I was like, oh my God, this could be a disaster.
Well,
this could be a disaster. The show started with Rich Voss.
Voss went out.
And he absolutely killed.
Yeah.
It was his best performance on the O&A Traveling Virus. And then he introduced the first comedian, Jimmy Schubert, who's a funny guy.
Yeah.
And they just hated him. We got to be honest. They hated him.
Unbelievable.
They started booing.
Vicious.
And he never acknowledged the crowd, so they booed louder and louder, and he tried to just plow through his set. Did he go all the way to the end, Jimmy?
I don't know how much time he did. On the monitor I was watching in the dressing room, there was a direct feed through the microphone, so it was hard to tell how anybody was doing. You couldn't hear the audience.
Right. I watched from the dressing room. You couldn't hear the audience booing, but he seemed thrown. And then it ended, and I was like, wow, that ending was really awkward.
Well, I walked out and stood on the side of the stage. I saw something was like he was sweating, and he was like, there was something.
Oh, no.
You could see something was uncomfortable.
His sweater?
Well, yeah, that was, I would say to Jimmy, that was probably a weird choice. Dressed like paint swatches. But then I
just like he was doing a gig in the Catskills. Jimmy, Jesus. It was. We got to update your wardrobe there.
It was loud. It was loud, man.
The booing was so loud that you couldn't hear Jimmy Schubert anymore. He never acknowledged the crowd, which I think was a huge mistake. And he just tried to plow through his material anyway.
It doesn't work.
It just didn't work.
The booing got louder.
And I really thought, Vanilla Stoli, did that drink come with complimentary aids? It was, Bill, Bill, it was the only thing I could find backstage. I didn't bring it to the venue.
Complimentary.
It's like,
you know what I brought to the venue or asked for? Coffee. I just wanted coffee. That's all. But after Jimmy Schubert, I'm like, oh my God, is this a sign of things to come tonight? Thank God it wasn't. Everyone down there in general had a really, really good time, and just about all the comedians did very, very, very well at the Tweeter Center in Camden. And then Bill Burr hit the stage. What happened with Bill Burr to start the whole thing?
Well, I mean, the crowd had been a little antsy throughout the show. I mean, they had been a little bit, against Philadelphia, they're animals.
A few of the other comics went up after the disaster.
Because Jimmy was second.
Yeah. Who went up first?
Well, it was Voss and then Jimmy Schubert.
All right, Voss, Schubert.
Voss, Jimmy, Tracy Morgan went on.
And then Tracy went on, right. Tracy did a great job.
He brought him back.
He brought the crowd back. And then
Ralphie May, I want to say.
Ralphie May went on.
And that's why we love Philly, because they are animals, but they also, respect what we do. If we're trying really hard, they're going to give us love. But with something with Jimmy Schubert, that it just didn't click.
I think here's the problem with Jimmy. They just didn't know him from the show. They were here, you know what I mean? If most of us, if a joke missed, then we're going to boo you if a joke missed. But when they don't know you from the show, they really didn't know Jimmy because he hadn't been on in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
They just jumped on him. So Tracy went on, then Ralphie May did well, and then I think it was Patrice after Ralphie. And then I want to say it was it Saget after? Or no, I'm missing somebody.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, Saget went on, did a great job.
He killed.
Patrice did great. And then, let's see.
We had Bob Kelly.
Bobby came out. After the break, it was Bob Kelly.
Bob killed.
Killed Dom Herrera, who they were booing Dom a little bit, which I was really surprised at.
That's weird.
Dom is really funny. I was surprised. I just was like,
he's been doing it forever. He's a seasoned comic.
He handled it. You know what I mean?
But he handled it. He left early too.
Yeah, he handled it.
We had none of this at the PNC, by the way.
None.
No booing whatsoever. That's why I was like, wow, what is going on here?
And he's another one, though, that just kept going, like, through his act. They didn't boo him as bad as they booed Schubert, but, you know, there was some boos, and he just went through and did his act.
And then after him, Bill Burr went on.
Bill Burr goes on, does one joke.
One or two.
It was a bit, right? The Hitler bit.
The second he went out, he goes into, like, the first bit, and they start booing. They start booing. And Bill just turned it around.
He acknowledged the boos. Jimmy Schubert did not. Bill Burr did. And he went off for 15 minutes on how much Philly stinks in his mind. In his mind, by the way.
And ripped apart the audience, Philly, every Philadelphia institution.
Ben Franklin,
the sports
Liberty
team,
Bell,
the Phillies, the Eagles,
the
Rocky
city itself,
the Betsy Ross Bridge,
the audience. The
fact that they hate blacks. I mean, he just went nuts.
Oh, did he go off? And every minute, because there was a little teleprompter in front of the stage that showed the comedian how much time they had left. So he's like, I got 11 minutes. And boom, he'd pound. 9 more minutes. You're not getting rid of me. Boom, boom, boom. And just lambasted this audience.
He handled it. I couldn't believe they were starting to boo Bill. I was like, why would they
why are you booing Bill?
Why? You guys love Billy.
Guy's hysterical.
I think the people booing were probably my theory on why, because Pete Patrice got a couple of boos. And guys love Patrice. I think a lot of them that were booing were Free FM people who don't know Billy and Patrice as well from the show, because those guys are huge parts of the show.
Yeah.
The listeners love those guys. Nobody would boo them.
And I think they had so much fun getting Schubert in the position he got in that they wanted to do it again.
Well, Philly does this for sport.
Yeah.
When they get together, they do this type of thing. Everyone knows that.
Well,
the stories are legendary about booing Santa Claus.
Yeah.
There's a million.
They love to boo.
A million examples of Philly just getting really obnoxious.
Billy wasn't having any part of it, man, and just turned it around to where when he got done, the place gave him such an ovation and applauded him.
He was getting big laughs
putting up with his crap
during the set. He was like, they were booing, a lot of them were booing, and then he was just smashing them so brutally that he was getting big laughs during
he was
the
getting
set.
laughs
amazing to watch.
as he was bashing them for being booed.
And that's why I love Philly crowds, because at that point, they had to start laughing.
Yeah.
They respected what Bill Burr was doing up there. Bill Burr showed the biggest balls I've probably ever seen on a stage. And by the end of it, they're applauding like, holy crap, I can't believe what you just did.
Yeah.
And then Bill goes, you know what? I still hate you guys.
Yeah. Because I don't care how this is going now, I still hate you.
Instead of acknowledging that, and there's, I'm looking at pictures. E-Rock's throwing a ton of pictures up on opieandanthony.com. Are these pictures of Bill Burr, the audience? When Bill Burr, God, there's a picture here. It's great. You got people standing up, applauding Bill Burr, and then a guy leaning all the way back so his boo could be heard. All in one shot. Look at that shot. That's a great shot.
What an ass. And Bill, at the end of the whole thing, they're applauding him. And what the hell did he say? He goes, hey, thanks a lot. You were here.
You were here. Blam. And as this was going on, the buzz backstage was unbelievable. Because, everyone's running around doing their own thing. And then the word spread that they're booing Bill Burr. And we're like, that's impossible. So everyone started running to the stage, side stage. All the comedians, everyone backstage just jumping up and down, laughing, hitting each other, falling on the ground. We couldn't believe what we were watching. Could not believe it.
It was great.
I was really loving him.
Yeah.
Watching him do that. Especially since I had to go on next. And the fact that he was getting them back. I'm like, I've never wanted to kiss Bill Burr on the mouth until I saw when he walked off stage. Was it last night at the Twitter Center?
It took their booing power away.
Right.
It really did. It ruined it. Like if they wanted to boo you or anyone else that hit that stage, it took all the wind out of their sails.
And the word is spreading. Everyone's finding out about this morning. It's on YouTube. There's a bootleg copy of this already. Mm-hmm. It's up on YouTube. You throw Opie and Anthony in the search, and you can see it for yourself. It's already been downloaded a lot, and it's not even linked anywhere. We haven't even talked about it yet. It's just word of mouth is spreading already about Bill Burr's set at the Tweeter Center in Camden 2 nights ago. Unbelievable.
There's going to be a lot of footage, I think, backstage footage on MySpace. They covered this really well.
Yeah.
A lot of footage of us at the signing and all this stuff. So MySpace is going to be doing something with it hopefully today or
Schubert
tomorrow.
was hosting that, by the way.
Oh, was he really?
Yeah, he was doing the interviews and everything.
He hosted for MySpace.
Yeah. Okay.
Mike in Philly, what's up?
Hey, man, how you guys doing?
Hey.
You know, the show rocked, man, but I'll tell you what, it was embarrassing to be from PA. Don Herrera came on, and they booed Don Herrera, and at that point, there's like a whole row of us that just got up and rolled. It was just, you know, the $10 seats, they drank all day, and it was unbelievable, man.
Yeah, it was late in the show, too.
Yeah.
So, So everyone's concentration was kind of like, you know, fading here and there. Someone is saying, where'd it go?
Thanks, man.
King Taco from Philly. Honestly, Billy's first bit about Hitler didn't kill. The second a comic didn't get a huge laugh for a bit, the booing started.
Yeah, but no, my point is this with the bit. Yeah, the bit didn't kill, but so what? People like Billy enough to let a bit not kill. Not every one of my bits killed. Not every one of Boss's bits. You know what I mean? It's like crowds are not that primitive when they already like you. You know, they love Bill. Bill is really people on this show, listen to the show love Bill Burr. He's hilarious.
Oh, hell yeah.
So I think anyone that started probably booing him were probably people that really have only heard him a couple of times on Free FM so far.
Yeah, let's say hi to somebody else from Philly. I don't know your name, bro. What's up? Hey, buddy, you.
Come on.
I'm talking to you, yeah.
When Bill Burr first came out, the reason the booing started, he made an off-the-cuff comment about Don Herrera's set, and that just built the momentum, and everybody but he handled it great. It was the funniest 15 minutes.
By the way,
Herrera set.
Well, Don, they started booing Dom a little bit, so I think Bill Burr acknowledged that. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
When Bill first walked out, he made a comment about, something about Dom, and then the front 4 or 5 rows just started booing, and the momentum built. But he handled it beautifully. He was hysterical.
And I hope people understand. You know, comedians go up there, they don't improv for the most part. I mean, you throw a few things in there, obviously. Mm-hmm. Bill Burr made all that up off the cuff in front of 10,000 people that were booing him.
Yeah.
You know, you understand what kind of balls that takes?
It was just anger.
And what a great knowledge of Philadelphia he has. Jesus Christ. He was pulling out all kinds of, like, Philly institutions and just trashing them.
I'm glad that mayor in 1927 died.
Yeah, I know.
Bill knows a lot about Philly.
He certainly does, damn reader.
Some of the highlights was the Liberty Bell.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember some of the other ones. What was the other?
I hope Dominic McNabb breaks both his ankles.
Yeah. And they go 0-16.
Eagles won yesterday, by the way. The Rocky crap was great.
I hope your only bridge falls down and kills you all.
And then he's talking about
Rocky. Yeah, you treat Joe Frazier like crap.
Because you hate blacks, but you...
He's a real guy.
Right.
That was from here, but instead you build tribute statues to a
fake guy.
A fake Italian fighter. And it didn't stop.
They're not doing the material justice. I understand that. Go to MySpace, throw Opie and Anthony in the search, and you'll see the bootleg Bill Burr performance from the Philly show.
YouTube, too. YouTube and MySpace. You said MySpace.
Oh, crap. No, I saw it on YouTube. I have no idea if it's on MySpace. It's definitely on YouTube. Throw Opie and Anthony in the search on YouTube. Eric, Jersey, what's up?
Listen, Bill Burr is God. He made everybody from Philly just look like a bunch of tools. But the best thing is at the end, after he smashed them for a solid 15 minutes, he says, F you, and I'm still going to be selling my crap at the end.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, and then he pointed out that the Phillies were named after a female horse.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And their faggy uniforms should be used to sell cotton candy at instructional games.
He wasn't doing this
for the instructional league.
You understand? He wasn't doing this in Boston, where he's from.
Yeah.
Right in the heart of Philly, basically.
Oh, yeah.
You could see the damn city's skyline from where he was performing.
Yep.
Let's go to Matt. What's up, Matt?
Morning, boys.
Hey.
I got to say, Bill Burr definitely had the save of the game, the way he turned everything around on everybody. The best line was,
Oh, you guys don't want to talk about Hitler? What do you want to talk about? Heart disease? Okay, good, because all you mother effers are going to die of heart disease from eating those effing cheesesteaks anyway.
Yeah, and then he talked about the cheese melting out eyeballs or something. I don't know.
Oh, he wished cancer on the crowd so their hair would fall out, and then he looked at him and said, "Oh, yeah, you wouldn't notice on all you bald-shaved head asses." He pounding, just a pounding.
At the end, he says, "Okay, I got 2 minutes left. So I just bought a computer."
Yeah, and then the whole place lost it.
He was awesome. Definitely awesome.
All right, man. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
All right, let's say hi to Paul in Philly. Paul, what's up?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hey.
Hi.
Hey, Aunt, I sat behind your mom and your sister at the show.
Oh.
Oh, man, your sister. Your mother's a cougar, man.
A cougar. Were they enjoying the show?
Yes, very much so.
Goody.
Especially your sister. The guy sitting next to her was trying to pick up on her. He was almost had his hand on her ass.
Was it Big A?
It might have been her boyfriend.
No, he was taking pictures. He was a blonde-haired guy. He looked like Opie, right?
Interesting.
Yeah, he was taking pictures. Some other guy was trying to pick her up.
Maybe it was Sal.
No. But hey, you guys killed Bill Burr. Was excellent, man.
Oh, good.
Thanks for coming, Mr.
And it says you loved seeing Bob Kelly puke?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That was
God,
great,
about that
man.
one.
That was excellent.
That was so early in the day, I forgot about it.
I got the audio. YSP gave us the audio so we could play it on our show today.
Oh, good.
We pretty much took over Philly for 3 days. Want to thank everyone at WYSP. You guys kicked our asses. You treated us like rock stars. It was unbelievable. Unbelievable what they did for us down there in Philly. And we were going on the radio off and on all day long. We were on the radio pretty much every day we were down there.